everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Danielle and I love to talk all about affordable living and intentional homemaking. And today on the channel we're going to do some lovely homemaking, one of my most favorite things, which is decorating. And we're going to be decorating our front porch because it is my favorite space to hang out in the summertime. Okay, so here's our porch. As it currently stands, we don't have anything on it because part of getting ready for summer decorating is to clean all of the pollen off and get it all ready for all the things. But as you can see, we kind of have like some of the boards are messed up here. We have squirrels in our neighborhood that are like literally sharpening their teeth on our boards. So my husband is going to go to the store and buy new boards and replace those right now, and then he is going to put another like coat of finish on it just so that it's nice and sturdy and lovely for the season. That's like his project for the night. And then I can start decorating for summer. I'm so excited. It's going to be gorgeous. I always love the way my porch is on the summer because that's when I get the most use out of it. So it'll be good times. So once we got the front porch all organized, we took all of the stuff off actually, and my husband acid washed it. I think that's what he called it. But essentially he gave it a massive scrub down from top to bottom so that we could get all of the pollen and just winter disgustingness off of it. And then we went through and we took off some of the boards that had gotten really destroyed by our local lovely squirrels. That is right, we have squirrels sharpening their teeth on our boards for the past few years now. So my husband went through and he got these boards from Home Depot, super inexpensive, and he just pulled the old boards off and then put the new boards in and hammered them right in. Actually, I think he screwed them into place and they've been working lovely. We've had them set for a little while now, and as you can see, we have our little helper who is always super excited to help us as well. And then once he had it all in place, he used this fun little measure stick thing that has a chalk bit on it. So when you fling it, the chalk will level it out. And then he took our cutter and he just made sure to cut all of the boards across so that everything lined up perfectly with each other. Once he was done cutting the boards, he took the sealer that we had used. It's a stain, it's a nice like reddish colored stain that we've used in the past, and he used that to clean up the porch and just kind of refresh it and give it a nice new look. We got this from Home Depot quite a while ago, and we use a red stain because when we purchased the house, the windows were all trimmed out in the same sort of reddish color, so we did that as well, and we did 2 coats, I believe it was, on the boards. So once we were done all that, it was time to do some plant shopping, which I was super excited about because the porch looked nice and refreshed. And we went to my very favorite plant shop to see what they had around and see what we could add to the porch to really zhuzh it up and make it look beautiful. So currently we are at our local-ish nursery garden shop situation. It's actually a really kind of nice farm that they've turned into this beautiful sort of garden space where they sell so much stuff. And we were looking around, and I actually only came here for ferns for the front porch, but I can't not come here and buy like a gazillion things. So we are loading up the cart at the moment, and we'll see how much stuff we actually end up going home with. So like I was just saying, we did end up walking away this day with a lot more plants than the first initial thought of what we were going to purchase. We had 2 things of ferns on there and ended up with, I think, another 20 plus items of vegetables and whatnot, but that was great. We got that all planted. And we love this particular nursery because it also has a little mini farm in the back, and my son had a blast just waving at all the animals. He was hysterical. So once we got the porch fully cleaned up, like I said, painted, refreshed, all of that, we put all of the initial furniture back onto the porch, all of our big pieces of furniture. And then I started with some decorating. And since 4th of July is just around the corner, I wanted to make sure that I got this red, white, and blue bunting up across the front of our porch. I had actually showed this in my last Hobby Lobby haul. I had purchased one of them, and then I ended up going back once I heard that all of their kind of 4th of July seasonal stuff was on sale, and I got a second one for 50% off. I was really happy with that because I think the 2 look better across the side. And then I just wanted to cozy up this swing. During the winter time, I tend to take all the cushioning and pillows down because I don't want them to get ruined. And then I love to pull them out in the summertime because we love to use this patio area. We are consistently sitting out here for dinner in the evenings and just hanging out throughout the day. It's just such a lovely landing pad for all of us to hang out in. So I love to make sure it's super cozy. This piece of furniture, I actually got yard saling, I want to say last fall. We were looking at pieces to redo our bathroom with, and this we ended up picking up for $20 at a yard sale, but I didn't think it worked very well with our bathroom. I knew exactly where I wanted to put this, which was the front porch, and I just think it adds a nice little element of design to the porch that we were kind of lacking before. And I have been loving decorating this little piece of furniture. Not only is it functional because we have a lot of the things that we use on the porch inside the drawers and the cabinets, but I just love being able to decorate this top piece. It's super fun. And I got these adorable little glass jars and the picture frame off of Amazon, so I will link them in the shop below. I also got, now that I'm thinking about it, I also got this little house on the prairie book set off Amazon as well, so I'll link that below for you. And I just absolutely love how this little vignette turned out. I'm sure it'll get moved around a lot over the summertime, but it's really fun to be able to grab a book while I'm just kind of hanging out on the porch swing or sitting down at the table while the boys are napping. I spend a lot of time out here when the boys are napping, and I even hang out here when the boys are awake as well because, like I said, it's just a fun landing pad for the whole family to kind of just hang out at throughout the summer months. And I wanted to just do something really simple with this table, so I added a citronella candle that I got from Target last year. I really love the design of it. And here are my lovely welcome mats that I purchased at Hobby Lobby in my recent haul. Like I said, I'll have that linked below if you missed that haul. But I really love how they pair together, how you have the longer runner kind of underneath and the more florally one on top. It's so beautiful. And then I wanted to kind of tap off this area with this wreath that I got from Target. Just nice eucalyptus wreath. Now, I did not show this in my Hobby Lobby haul because I actually ended up going back a week later and finding some of these items, but I found this beautiful basket at Hobby Lobby. It was 40% off, and I could not say no to it because it was so cute, and I grabbed a bunch of stems that I thought would look really lovely in this space, and I just love how the entire basket came out. It adds just so much life to the porch, and something that was kind of missing in this area. I am very happy with how it all turned out. And there's our lovely front door. I actually believe this door is as old as the house, which is 110 years old. I'm not 100% sure on that fact, but if not, it's super close to that age. And then to add off this sort of welcome area of my front porch, I wanted to add all of the beautiful flowers that I had purchased. I had actually grabbed these a little while ago and potted them all up. If you do not follow me on Instagram, here's a fun plug for my Instagram, but I potted all of these in a little short on Instagram. But I love how all of these really gorgeous potted plants look. I love real life and adding real life to my front porch. I do it every single summer, and I try to do it as well in the fall, so you'll kind of see how I sort of change this over in the fall as well. But I love how all of these plants came out. Some of them had actually already gone through their florally life cycle, like their blooming life cycle. So I went through and I deadheaded all of the spent blooms so that the new blooms could come up shortly. And they are already starting to do that as well. Oh my gosh, it's just crazy how much plants bloom in the summertime. I love it. And as long as you stay on top of deadheading them, you will get bloom after bloom after bloom throughout the entire season. You can see on this Cosmo, I'm already actually getting some fresh new buds in, so I can't wait for the new ones to bloom. And then to just finish off this entire space, the piece de resistance is always my ferns. I've done a lot of hanging plants over the years, but I honestly think that my ferns by far are the loveliest. They're so big, they take up so much space visually, and they are super easy to take care of. They never have any issues with kind of dying off if you're somebody who forgets to water things regularly. So that's why I love my ferns. They always look so lovely and add the perfect touch of summer to my front porch. That is it for this video, friends. I really hope that you like how everything came out. I'm loving how cozy and peaceful the porch looks. I already have been getting compliments when people come over to the house of how much they love the porch. And this is, like I said, my favorite place to drink a nice cup of iced coffee in the summertime, relax with my family, have dinner out here, and just enjoy my neighborhood and the beautiful sunshine in the summertime. I hope that you guys are all having a fantastic week. I hope to see you back here really soon. Have a lovely day. Bye, friends.